Do 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 do. Ay 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 ay. We're a mess this morning. Wait. Wait. Do 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 do. How are we doing, guys? I got to get my shite together here. A little bit of a mess. I haven't even finalized my slate yet. I'm a mess. How is everybody doing? How is everybody doing this fine morning? Definitely want them. Definitely want White Sox. I don't know about Mariners or how much we can put on it. I don't know. How's everybody doing this fine morning? I would way rather be on Suns. And I want everybody to start taking Justin Gage. All right. Let's see what's going on in the world. When people come in, let's try and finalize this puppy. This was like minus 130, plus 130. What are the Yanks right now? Man, I want to lay so much road chalk today, which is probably not the best thing in the world. I'd rather be on the Rockies too again. Although Marquez got hit yesterday, like we thought they would. Where are the Rockies priced right now? Yikes, in the minus 140s. That stinks a little bit. But what are you going to do? How is everybody's morning going? Do 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 do. Marty. Hook will pitch after Whitlock? Really? I got to look at that. I definitely lean that side then, though. We can throw that up there early, Marty. I like it. What is that right now? What's that priced at? Sorry, I'm trying to take some Real Madrid. I'm trying to hop around and see the best price I can get on Real Madrid. I'm betting soccer now. I got a rec from somebody that, I trust a lot that said there's a ton of value on Real Madrid today. I don't know what the reasoning is, but I figured I'd tell people because it's like a plus 230. Lover to Trish. I say hello to the Poodles, brother. I say hello as well. Matt Markland, I am on TikTok. Bumgarner got tossed? Dustin Harris, what's good? Bummy got tossed already? Maybe gives us a little juice. Maybe that'll give a little juice, huh? Yeah. Dude, so I got to tell you a story. So I've been in a real fight with the girl I've been hooking up with for like a while now, and we haven't seen each other at all over the last few weeks. Coincidentally, since basically baseball season, I've won 2 days in the last 12, the only 2 days I've seen her. We're going to see her today. We're going to try and make up when we're seeing each other today. So maybe it's a good sign. Good sign, boys. Bumgarner from my rival high school in NC. Wow, you grew up in the boonies? Dustin Harris, he grew up in the Appalachian Mountains, didn't he? I got this parlay today. Yanks, I lean the Yanks way for sure. We're on fire. We got that one right yesterday at least. Yeah, we're cruising, man. With Nesty. Kikuchi is just, you can't bet Kikuchi right now. Like we've been touching on that for a while. I know, Dustin. I have to get back with her. I'm trying today. Kikuchi's been terrible. We've been on that for a while. We've been fading Kikuchi Marty's been fading him the last few starts. We've been fading him at least we faded him last start. Kikuchi you cannot back Kikuchi in this matchup, in my opinion. It has to be lean Yanks. I don't really want to pay minus 140 with the Nestor Cortez. I'm waiting for a little bit to just get found out. Like his delivery is not everything, but it's a lot of the game. Sooner or later, people are going to catch up to it. The Blue Jays have seen him a few times now. Chris Paul over 1.5 threes and Booker over 2.5 threes. I don't hate that. I mean, I think the Suns are going to – there's no defense. I mean, I think it's much easier for them to score 2s than 3s, but then you just overhelp there and you let up the 3s. It's just impossible for the Mavs to guard the Suns. I mean, we said that last game. It's impossible. They just don't have the defensive pieces. Dorian Finney-Smith is the only plus defender on the entire team. That's why, I mean, they have no perimeter defense. I mean, taking guard props against the Mavs makes a lot of sense to me in general. I don't know about which ones. Had that Orioles pick workout yesterday. Very bad. Very bad. I think it is why I'm cold. I know. She took my soul. Best bet on the Twins. On the Twins? I have the Twins on the side. I honestly, dude, I'm so behind on the slate today, but I know whatever I looked at. Let me pull it up on Baseball Savant real quick, the Twins game. But the Twins are rolling, huh? We got Dylan Bundy, who had a big bout of regression last time out. But overall, his peripherals have been kind of, fine for yeah, I remember his peripherals were actually good. Yeah, I can't say anything about not taking the Twins. I think the Twins probably too. It's so much road juice today, but there's really nothing you can do about it, huh? Even if I lose with baseball, win in a different way. Maybe. I mean, that way, you always figure that out. Suns Heat money line parlay. I can't help but think that's cash. I kind of think so, too. I don't know what the Sixers. The Sixers, I think, actually probably make it closer in this game than the last one. I think it'll be closer. Like, you see they can play with them. What, they play with them till, like, the third quarter and then fell apart? I think they can play with them. So I can see that one being closer. I don't see how the Mavs keep it close with the Suns this whole series. There's no amount of ref help. There's not I don't know what you can do. Like, at least with the Grizz and their style of play, you can just let Ja Morant palm the ball every 3 seconds and just get to the rim relentlessly because he's palming the ball the whole game. Every single time Ja Morant has the ball, it's a carry. I was impressed. I'm not crapping on him like I was yesterday, whatever. I know I was impressed by the performance overall, but he carries the ball on every single play, drastically. That play at the end, the big bucket, it was the biggest carry I've ever seen in my life. Luka needs at least 60 to keep him close. Yeah. I mean, you can't do anything. You can't play defense. You have to play defense in the playoffs. People are trying too hard. You have to play defense. One premise, read my comment. I said that about the parlay, the guard parlay for the Suns. It makes sense. Are the Yankees going to be patient enough to draw walks today, you think? I like the poignancy of that question. Do I think they're going to be patient enough against Kikuchi? I want to say yes, Night Chain Marley Lane, but I can't quite maybe. I mean, we've been chasing a little bit out of the zone, even people that you wouldn't expect to, like a Josh Donaldson or something. But just the top of our lineup is such a fucking problem. Kikuchi is just a mess. I don't know. He's a mess. So I don't know whether he necessarily has to. Even if they're not that patient, does that necessarily mean the Yankees aren't going to hit a bunch today? Benzema anytime goal. Dude, I saw that somewhere else too, the Benzema anytime goal. This Benzema fella, do we take some of him too? I like the Real Madrid. I put a decent amount for I really trust the person who wrecked it to me. The person who wrecked me, Real Madrid, is a very, very, very sharp guy. I just wanted to give it out to everybody because I figured I can't win shit on baseball, so I might as well give you guys some of my inside information because fuck. Until my girlfriend comes back. Okay. How are we doing today, Jake? I am great, man. How are you? I am very, very good. Luca can't do it all. Yeah, he can't play 5 positions of defense. It's the defense is the problem because like we have to score 120 points. So the defense is the problem. Scott Foster is the only way. I think Suns in 5. That's why. Hey, Isaiah, I like that take. He gets him 1. I just don't think it's this one. I think it's going to be one of the ones at home then. It's just this is too difficult for them. Jaws still a liability on defense. Yes, positionally, I agree. And he's like too tired from like running around like a chicken with his head cut off on the other end. Verlander pitching at home against the Mariners, soft take. Yeah, I think it's wide though. Where do you get 2-1 on that? Like Brash, this is a huge game for Brash. If you're a young pitcher and you're a stud like Brash is, I mean, you get to go up against Verlander in what's going to be like a lower scoring game. You get to just flash your nuts. It's a matinee game. So this is a pretty sweet spot. I mean, if I'm Brash, man, you're pitching. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. I think it's going to be like 3-1 in either direction. I think the Mariners contact bats, right? I mean, I guess this is the take I keep, and I'm losing a lot of money on the Mariners. So if you don't like this take, makes a ton of sense. But I think their contact bat, they have contact bats. Their lineup is made up almost entirely of contact bats. I feel like they should be getting more contact. And against a guy like Verlander, who they know well, throws hard stuff, typically hard to barrel them up. Like just put the bat on the ball and let variance play and stuff like that. Low scoring game. I don't think we can get to 2-1 on Brad. It's the Mariners are up at plus 190. I mean, what Verlander's going to crush this kid 80% of the time? Maybe. I mean, maybe. Benzema. Everybody likes Benzema. Yes, I will take all kinds of Benzema props after this for sure. Tyler North, what's up, brother? Haven't tuned in since CBB. Well, I haven't helped a lot of people since CBB, so you're back at the right time, Tyler North. It's been a bad beginning to baseball season for me. Brewers minus 1.5. Yeah, I can see it. There's the Reds. Fuck, I'm done with that. I had somebody text me last night. The first thing I do every morning is wake up and invest opposite the Reds. And I was like, that's such a great way to start your morning. He literally just wakes up, and if the Reds are playing, bets opposite them. I was like, what a great way to start your day. Some Reds money line today. Nope, not doing it anymore. But if Peralta is sketchy, if they're going to take one. Peralta, yeah, I mean, I don't know if he's sketchy. He can get himself into a ton of trouble, yeah, especially when he's nibbling and stuff with the fastball. I know. Lang minus 260 on freaking Peralta. I'm not doing that. I like if I was going to do it, the minus 1.5 doesn't seem like a bad idea. D-backs getting raw dogged. Oh, Corbin Martin's in already. I have to turn on this game. Sorry. Let me turn on this game so I can see what's happening. Sox, Angels, Nerfy thoughts. Well, you got Whitlock on one end. That's good. I definitely lean the Red Sox way because Marty just said they're going Whitlock, Hook. And then Detmers, the only thing that would be scary would be the lefty versus the top of the Red Sox lineup. Would be a little scary, Drew Skinner, but I don't dislike that play. I think that makes a lot of sense. Whoa. Sorry, I have to crack streams the Arizona Diamondbacks game because I live in freaking Vegas and they black out everything here because we're in between every state. I can't believe they tossed Matt Bumgarner in the first inning. I mean, what are we doing? This is my luck nowadays, dude. It's like bad. I don't know what's happening to me. Something's I don't know what. My variance. I haven't won a one-run game this entire season, I don't think. I should start tracking scores so I don't have my database right now, though. Phillies minus 1.5. Rangers don't hit righties well. Wheeler splits at home are very good. Yeah, I would lean that direction. I think I had that. It's why I don't want to lay the price. But yeah, I think I had that side. So yeah, I would lean the Phillies way, Tyler North. Lang big prices with the Phillies, I'm starting to get done with. Because they're not good at baseball. So Lang like minus 160s and stuff with the Phillies where it's like such a high percentage of the time you think they're going to win. It's much better to play the Phillies as like a dog. Because like them winning a really high percentage of the time in games, they just play themselves out of games. Literally just play themselves out of baseball games. I'm going to fade the Reds all year, Jabbar Perez. Hey, I don't hate it, man. I don't hate that idea whatsoever. I like the Giants today. Yeah, I don't know. The line, I couldn't find the line. It didn't come out for me yet. I see the Cardinals have some early business cooking, though. Tigers or Pirates? I was leaning Tigers game one, and then I didn't really get to game two, to be honest. Crack Stream still works? Yeah, dude. I love Crack Streams. Crack Streams is electric. Everyone is on Arizona. Really? Really? Everyone was on Arizona today? The line moved in the opposite direction. A lot of people were giving out Arizona. I didn't know Bumgarner was going to get tossed in the first inning. Bro, that parlay so close yesterday. I know. Fading Hendricks at home. Yeah, I am, because he was terrible last time out. And last time out, we took Hendricks, and I was trying to make a case for him by saying that short spring training veteran guy, get it together. And he looked the worst he had all season. He looked completely incompetent. So now the White Sox usually hit him in general. He's tougher on lefties than on righties. Their righty bats usually always do well against them, especially in matinee games. It's weird. The Kyle Hendricks at home, the one asterisk on the Kyle Hendricks at home is when he's playing the White Sox. It's the one asterisk. Go back and check his career record. He loses to the White Sox at home. I don't know why, what kind of weird thing it is, but it's one of those spots. I think he's been poop as it is. Are we really loading the bases with no outs? Corbin Martin, you fuck. Yankees team total over for the first 5 against Kikuchi. Definitely understand it. Turner 118. 100% understand that. It's because the Dodgers pitcher was undecided, I believe. Yeah, I got to see what they're going to be tossing out there before I say something. Cardinals, Astros. I can't do Astros. Cardinals game started. I lean that way behind Waino. Bases loaded for Marlins. I know, I'm watching. This guy is a mess right now. Red Sox, White Sox, definitely get both of them. Jimmy Monagle, I definitely understand both sides. Whitlock and Hoop, the two best Red Sox pitchers you have going today. Maybe get a little more out of Hoop too, because Whitlock's starting. That's about as good a pitching. Dude, this guy can't throw a strike. And then, I guess he wasn't expecting to come in the second inning. And then the White Sox, yeah, I mean, we just touched on that one. I think Giolito, some kind of bounce back, at some fucking point. Got to have some kind of bounce back. I haven't been able to get crack streams to work for months. I need it for UFC this weekend. Yeah, for UFC, sometimes it's all over the place, though, because I think UFC kills streams. 0-6 yesterday. I actually went 0-5, but I did well on all the leans, which is pretty shitty. I think I went 3-1 on leans, and they were all underdogs, which is fucking shitty. Yeah, man. I'm having a pretty bad time, let me tell you. I don't know what this. You couldn't pick this bad. You could just flip coins and pick better than I'm picking. So, and now this guy's 3-0 on. It's like variance. Give me something. The Marlins today, and then yesterday, the Marlins literally couldn't get a runner in from third. Just no outs. Couldn't get a runner in from third multiple times. I mean, variance plays, man. I don't know. It's playing me into a fucking hole. I might have no money left at the end, but Rockies first 5 full game money line. Yeah. Marquez got hit yesterday like we thought. That was the thing we thought most about that game. Marquez got hit. Today, much more favorable for the Rockies, right? With Gomber on the mound. I like the Rockies as well. That was something I was looking at too. So I definitely wave you down the hill. Patrick Corbin's been shit. Patrick Corbin might just be done. He might just be done. All right. Sack fly, whatever. It could be worse. Cardinals already up 3-0. Yeah, probably should have played them instead of just sticking them in the leans category. Just Bubic sucks, man. It's crazy that Bubic is like an actual pitcher. He shouldn't really be pitching in baseball, should he? Okay. Arenado 3-run homer. Arenado's having a lightning start to the season, huh? Ripple.is for all major event streams. Ooh, Wolf of Crypto. I like that. Ripple.is. I'm just going to put that in so I can just use it later. Thank you. I've never looked at that. I appreciate that, man. Anyone watch the Penguins game in NHL yesterday? I did, Carson. That game was electric. I just watched from first OT on. I love playoff hockey, yo. Player prop NBA. Player props in the NBA. Anything guard related for the Suns works for me. Literally anything guard related, and then maybe like a maxi over or something, given that I think the Sixers play a little bit better today. cancel your bets and just take the leans. Dude, everything works out. I mean, if you followed me for a long time, like, bro, it's my job. I've never had this bout of, this is the worst stretch I've ever gone through in my life. I think I need this girl back. I need this girl back because it's literally like, it's crazy. Every day I see her, I win. Every day I don't see her, I lose. It's like I'm caught up in the Matrix. I'm in the Matrix. Them Jays, baby. Yeah, I can't back Kikuchi right now. Marlins are fraud. Sold my Nerfy. Yeah, I think the Marlins are good. Dude, this guy is just useless right now. Corbin Martin, I mean, you got to go because you're absolutely. Is this real? Got D-backs, Cards, Strohs, money line. Get out of this inning, please. Dude, we might never get out of this inning. I just don't get it. How does Bumgarner get tossed in the first inning? What are we doing? What are we doing? Rockies today, I definitely lean that direction for sure. Minus 140 with Gomber. Do I want to lay it? I know smart people are on the Rockies today. Maybe I'll just leave it in the leans category so it actually wins, huh? But I don't think there's any bullpen implications today either. There really wasn't much. I would definitely lean that way. Patrick Corbin stinks, man. He really stinks. I think it's a much better matchup for Gomber against this lineup, too, than it was for Marquez. So I definitely lean the Rockies' direction. Too bad Arenado is like the only competent person in our lineup. Goldschmidt, and then I think the rest of the pieces suck. I argue with people all the time about Dylan Carlson. There's no way Dylan Carlson's going to be good. I just don't see it. All right, double play ball. We're out of the inning, boys. Let's go. Let's go, D-backs. Let's go, D-backs. Bro, I had a 1,200 8-leg player parlay the first Memphis versus Golden State game. Nice, man. Good for you, brother. Good for you. Lock her in the closet, bro. Wolf of Crypto. I can't do that, I don't think. I really like her. It's a problem, man. The whole thing's a problem. I like the White Sox. I definitely do, too. I think that's a really good matchup. That's one I definitely need to be on. What was the line? What is the most available? I haven't taken any. I think it sucks for me to want so many. I don't know why I want so many road favorites, but I think the Rays, that was a pretty depressing crumble last night. But the A's lineup just died the whole second half of the game. That's a pretty bad look against, especially with Corey Kluber coming up, who's kind of had this little career resurgence for the Rays, their pitching staff, their coaching, giving them the juice he needs, plugging in the Tesla. So, yeah, I would definitely 100% lean in that direction. I'm so confused at this Diamondbacks game. Like, how does that happen where the guy just gets tossed in the first inning? Philip, I don't know how to what. Sorry, brother. Corbin stinks. I think he does stink. Could have been worse, only down 3. Oh, yeah, same. Yeah, about that game? Yeah. Yeah, it could have been worse. Let's see what happens. Over in Tampa versus A's. I was thinking the under, Sonny Carms. What makes you really want the over? The Oakland offense just straight dying. I don't think either offense is good to begin with, and then the Oakland offense dying for the second half of the game gives me – I don't have a lot of faith that they're going to do anything off Kluber, this A's lineup. At least Jed Lowry's back in. I mean, I guess that makes you feel some kind of something. But did you guys ever know the story about Stephen Piscotty, by the way, that his mom was sick and then he just went into the Cardinals front office and was like, hey, can you trade me back to my hometown team so I can go home and take care of my mom? And they said yes and just traded him there. You know how cool a story that is? It's kind of a wonderful story. I never know that. You think Mariners? Yeah, I think the line's super wide, but I thought the same yesterday. And Christian Javier, I might just be wildly wrong about the Mariners lineup. Does the Mariners lineup stink? Do you guys think the Mariners lineup stinks? Sista, because they just how so little success against Javier, dude? Javier's terrible. He's terrible. I don't understand how you can have so little success. So maybe I'm just way off. In what world does Verlander win 8 out of 10 times versus Brash in this matchup? There's no, this is a huge spot for Brash. Massive spot for a young kid opposite Verlander in a divisional game, like closing out the series. Like, I mean, what more do you want if you're that kid? Piscotty story is awesome. I respect Cards and A's for that, for sure. I agree. I just found that story out semi recently. That's a pretty awesome story. Carlson needs to give up switch hitting and just learn how to hit on the left side. Absolutely agree, Carson. Why did he get ejected? I don't know. I wasn't watching. It's ridiculous. Oh, that's what somebody was saying. How did Bumgarner get ejected? I have no freaking idea. Just getting ejected in the first inning of the game. It's like, what's happening? No idea. Did anybody see what happened? What's the system? Saki, you talking about yesterday? Yeah, Jared M. We gotta flush some of that stuff out some more. Because I got the Alloy Sports thing. I gotta text that guy back today, but I gotta do a little thing for that. I'm gonna go live. Only 6.5 in the Rays game. It's down to 6.5. Yeah, that's annoying at that price. I thought it was still 7. So if I say that, I should put the 7 so people see that. Whoever the Reds play -1.5 literally every day, free money. I mean, maybe at this point, young Tito, I can't say anything anymore. Just every time I watch them, they just fall apart at some time where you're just like, dude, you're so fucking bad at baseball. Like, do any of you guys practice? Like, you're just the situational stuff. It's just like, can anybody get a hit when it counts on that team? Anybody. Cards raking, yeah. They did him right. They did do Piscotty right. I love that. That's good juju. I got Warriors to win it all plus 900. Yep, I gave that out, Primus. I got the same thing. I also have a little bit higher, but I have a good amount of Warriors to win it all. We called that at the beginning. That was like the one prop I said to take in NBA, the one future. I agree. It's just and the thing is, they stink. The next game, the next Warriors-Grizzlies game, it's a max bet Warriors at home. Max bet Warriors at home. Did you see the look on Klay Thompson's face at the end of the game last night? Did anybody else just I don't care if he's not the same Klay Thompson. You take that look in Klay Thompson's eyes, and I absolutely promise you the Warriors win next game. There's a 0% chance, a fucking goose 0% chance the Warriors lose the next game. Goose 0% chance the Warriors lose the next game. There's no chance in the world that the Warriors lose the next game. Arguing about sticky stuff with the first base umpire. Really, Cousin Cade? Very interesting. So he was sticky. Was he sticky? Was he trying to sticky? Mariners win today. I think the price is too wide. Take your record, man. You're not talking because you can't cap baseball. Give it up. I don't give it. I don't get it. That's not English, bro. Were you here last year? I guess you probably didn't see any of my baseball last year then. Yesterday I said Nationals average 6 runs away. Yeah, dude. Yeah, we said they were going to hit Marquez. They hit Marquez. So I mean, I agreed. That was a really good spot. Yeah, I was trash yesterday. Why do you say dude was trash yesterday? Can you say you were trash yesterday like I was here? I'm here, bro. Just talk to me. I hope you're right. The first 2 games, they've been missing wide open looks. Yeah, I mean, but that's basketball. So that's the fact that they have the wide open looks is the more important thing, Duke to Jack Russell, right? The fact that they have the wide open looks in the first place is the most important part of it. Hammer Clay plus 25 points next game. I bet you Clay does score 25 plus points next game. I agree. Oh, no, he was mad. They made him check. Spazzed out. Really? Yeah, no, I'm not. I mean, it doesn't matter. I just feel bad. Like I mean, my stuff will come around. I just feel bad. I don't want somebody to like fade me or something because it's going to turn out poorly. Oh, we got a runner on first base. Things are turning around. Yeah, the Marlins are up 3-0. Oh, you're talking about Clay. Oh, makes sense. Oh, well, I was trash yesterday too, M. Roman. So you're not wrong, and I'm taking that personally for a reason because I was trash. I have to come around. I mean, trust me, I feel the worst. I'm doing this to help people. I'm not helping people at all. So I better try and turn it around because that's literally the only reason I'm doing it. Otherwise, I should stop wasting hours and hours a day. Lightning alternate line today. I don't have anything there. I do have Real Madrid because I got that really close. And then I want Justin Gaethje. I want Justin Gaethje's fucking winning. I know Justin. That's one of the. I'm putting a lot on Justin Gaethje. I know Justin Gaethje's winning. Close to address. Oh, I don't know what that means. Close to address. What does that mean, Alex? I don't know what that means, buddy. Let's see. Wow, the Cardinals are already up 5-0, huh? The Mets don't end up getting anything out of the first inning. That's a little obnoxious. What parlay you're on today? I'm never on any parlay today. What do I like about the Mariners? I think this is an awesome spot for Matt Brash. I like spots in pro sports where you actually have extra motivation. Like normally, no motivation on a random May day. You know, it's the day before Cinco de Mayo. I don't know if that means anything, but on a random May day, not much motivation. If you're Matt Brash, you get to go up against Justin Verlander today. You get to chuck it, go head to head with Justin Verlander today. Brash has the stuff to do it. He has the stuff. I think the Mariners lineup, contact oriented. I still believe. I mean, they're proving me wrong. I mean, if you can't hit Christian Javier yesterday, that's a really bad sign. I know Verlander pitched really, really well against the Mariners last time out. I know he's pitched pretty well against this version of the Mariners in general. But I just think like a 3-1 game, something like that. You know? Whoa. What's up, Aaron Holtz? Brother, I was all over cards today. Nice, Milkman. You got a good early lead. Although, my A's had the same lead yesterday. And I appreciate you, Duke to Jack Russell. You're a good guy. Wayno, horrible on the road, 5 ERA, but up 5 makes pitcher feel comfy so they could deal. So I like road versus away splits, unless there's like specific things like there's no reason why Wayno, in my head anyways, would pitch much better away from home than home, or pitch much better at home than away from home. Busch isn't a particularly pitcher friendly venue. So, like, I don't see a particular reason why Wayno would be much more. He's a veteran. It's not like going to road clubhouses. He just can't fucking wrap his head around it. So that's the kind of thing where I would think regression, Rafael Perez, because I would think he'd be worse at home. Busch is not an easy place to pitch. It's like Great American Ballpark. Like, if there's a pitcher that has like worse splits at Great American, it's like, well, that makes sense. But if they're like a road pitcher that has like worse splits, like that stuff's going to even out. Sorry, I got a little jumbled there. Here's my card so far. Astros -1 first 5. Rays team total over 3. I like. Padres money line. I don't know which one. David Birdman quick. Which one? I like game 2 more than game 1. I don't want to be on a game 1 because, I guess that already started. But Clevenger and Plesac, I know used to be homies. I figured they're both going to deal. I was thinking of taking the under because they're going to face off. They're the ones that used to go out and get in trouble together. Whenever people were always getting suspended on the Indians, like it was these two assholes. I also have Lightning's Leafs under. A lot of people are on this Lightning game in general. I have crazy amounts on the Mets and Cards right now. Can go great or horrible. I guess so. If you have crazy amounts on anything, that is exactly what can happen, Aaron Holtz. I appreciate you, Duke to Jack Russell. You're a good guy. The respectful part I appreciate. I do try and be respectful and just try and be happy. Help people. What do the colors mean on the board? They're both sushis. I honestly don't even know what I'm doing yet. My brain is mush. Like I'm losing left and right. I just want to try and give out some decent information. So these are all the sides I like. I only have bets on these two. I have Real Madrid and I have the Suns. I took some Suns spread because, I mean, what? The Mavs can't play defense. I mean, if you can't play defense, that's half the game. So in this matchup, there's just between the inside presence, between the outside, like even if you like guard them much tighter, there's no winning. They can't defend them. Yeah, I don't understand, Bum Dad. I need more from you. Oh, yeah, okay. Aaron Holtz. So he's hanging out with his wife. I get it. Yeah, I don't know. There is no reason for Wayno to be much better at home to me. No way Astros lose with Verlander. I get it. It's just wide price to me. Like, it's the price. I'm playing the price. Brother, I used to go to Mariners games back in the early 80s. That's sick. That's cool, Milkman. Good shit. Did you have Ken Griffey Sr.? Or that's after that? Is that after that? What is a lean that I see on your whiteboard at the bottom? I just rather be on that side than the other. Game 1. Shit. Oh, game 1, Padres. Nice. Well, you're up 1-0. Yeah, I don't know. If you wanted that side, I just figured I'd take the value in what I thought would be a little pitcher duel. I'll take the dog. Because I figured it would be just like a 1-0, 2-1 game, kind of either way kind of thing. These two buddies are going to duel. I just know they're good friends. Or they at least good troublemakers together. Phillies bounced back today. I lean that way, but Lang like -1. And you got Wheeler at home. Lang -160s with the Phillies right now is not what I want to do because they play shitty baseball. They're really bad at baseball. The Martin Perez is dealing right now, but that comes to an end. Especially Phillies, be patient. If you're patient, make Martin work. But he's got some pretty insane peripherals, Martin Perez, right now, and he keeps proving me wrong. Wild money line tonight, lock. Whoa. That's a lot. BTTS, Real versus Man City. I have some Real Madrid at +230. Rafael Perez is on Cards money line, D-backs money line, Yanks money line, Stroh's run line, Benzema goals, and Madrid team total goals. Hey, there's nothing on there. I mean, Astros run line. Maybe the Astros run line has more value. Yes, Dustin Harris. All shall be good. I can get Real Madrid for +235. I don't know. I mean, I don't handicap soccer. I got that from somebody. I have somebody in Vegas that's like a big soccer. He handicaps like soccer, tennis, shit like that. And he texted me personally and was like, dude, you have to be on. Like, I gave him some pick recently for something else and it hit. And he texted me this morning saying you have to be on Real Madrid today. And I said, okay. That's about what happened there. I don't know anything about it. But I know he's unbelievably sharp and he's on Real Madrid. So I have at least a little bit of Real Madrid. Suns Heat parlay. I've heard a couple people say that. Rafael Perez, money line wise, if you're talking both money lines, that makes sense to me. I think the Suns spread still has good value considering Dallas can't play defense. But the Heat spread, I'm not sure about. I liked it last game, but it took till the third quarter to pull away. I wasn't expecting the Sixers to hang around that much. I don't think the Heat are particularly good, and I don't like losing money on Jimmy Butler. So, yeah. I'm trying to keep it PG, Aaron Holtz. I don't want to get banned again. I'm going to be taking a nice vacation with my winnings to Disneyland, brother. Nice, Milkman. Good shit. Have a good time with the wifey. What anniversary? How many years? Tampa Bay Lightning. A lot of people like the Lightning. A lot of people like the Lightning. What's red mean? It's just a sushi. It's just one unit. I got D-backs +1.5. I have a shitload of D-backs +145 all the way up to +160. So I'm more mad at Madison. Me and my friend have the most D-backs probably in the country right now. So yeah, we're pissed more than anybody. I put a lot on them. Wheels on the mound. Yeah, I can see that. Wheels -1.5. So Phillies -1.5. I like that better than laying the -160 with the Phillies. I just can't do heavy juice with the Phillies right now. They're starting to resemble more just a shitty baseball team for me. Like they literally manage themselves out of runs. Like Joe Girardi he makes Dave Roberts look like an autistic savant, like a child prodigy pianist. That's what Joe Girardi is. So incompetent. It's scary. Blue Jays. I think it is a wide price with Nestor, which is why I don't want to lay it. But we got the juice, dog. We got the juice, man. We got the juice. Kikuchi is like unbettable in my opinion right now. Like he's like pitching really bad. Like really bad. He doesn't have like the control he needs. And like without that, the raw stuff ain't going to get you across the finish line. We used to sneak into box seats. They were only $7.50 at the time. Milkman, good shit. Good story. Where are we going for the the home wifey girlfriend advantage is big? Maybe. Do you think it's an advantage? I can kind of see it being a disadvantage, like you said. There's a tennis player based in Miami and has a model girlfriend. I hammer him during the Miami Gophin. Whoa, Aaron Holt's interesting. I would almost think differently, but she's from Miami, so not all wives are created the same. No, I had to take D-backs plus 3.5 for Justin Nibble. I like your thinking, Dustin Harris. I like that. The D-backs to come back. We're gonna let's wait for the spunk to come. It's coming. Starting off with Seth Beer. You got to love a little Seth Beer to start off an inning. I just said that. That means nothing. Got to love a little Seth Beer to start off an inning. Literally means nothing. In this lineup, you probably don't want it. A security guy at the Mets game just got blasted with a foul pop fly. Ah, oh, geez, well, delush. Brother, give me some of your good bets for the USC. It's going to be totally awesome, brother. For UFC this weekend, I just have Gaethje so far. I wanted to take Esparza, but I'd probably lean towards Rose, and I haven't gotten too much farther. If you want Randy Brown, I'd get him before he flips. I think Randy Brown is going to flip soon. It's already flipped, if not. Yeah, Bumgarner. Yeah, like super unideal today, Bummy. I have Mavs Suns over. Can understand because the Mavs can't play defense, so I can't say anything there. A lot of people seem to like the Wild. I'm not sure about these hockey bets. Rockies, I definitely lean that way behind Gomber. Patrick Corbin is a garbage man, and the Rockies crush lefties. So I definitely understand that. Astros money line is too wide for me personally. Dustin Harris likes Thug Rose too. Yeah, I think she's like a much different fighter. I rewatched that first fight. She's nothing like that anymore. I'm AZ everything fan, but every time I bet the D-backs, they lose. They win when I don't bet. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, it's really hard to predict that Bumgarner's going to have a meltdown at noon. Like, dude, what? It's noon. What are you getting so up in your pants about? You haven't even had lunch yet. How have you had a bad day already? Nothing happened. Just rolled out of the wrong side of the bed, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. What are you going to do? Boom, me and Demo's going off with the likes. Nice, appreciate you. Holy shit, yes, 6.7K is a lot. Bohm sowed the bag yesterday, 2 errors, allowed 3 runs to score. I know. I had Phillies money line too. I saw that. He's hitting 320 though, which is pretty impressive. Rafael Perez. Kikuchi 5 ERA versus the Yanks. I'm pretty sure he has a 5 ERA overall right now. Mariners is the best play of the day. I think Mariners is a really good play. I agree. They play the Astros and Verlander. But we have Matt Brash. Brash is going to pitch us well for at least like 5-6 innings of the game. I can't believe that this Mariners lineup is this bad. I mean, maybe they just are. It's hard for me to believe, though. Okay, runner on base. We got a runner on base with 1 out. Let's go D-backs. Let's put a little sauce on it. Want to shake a little sauce on that? Parlayed Marlins minus 1.5, Brewers minus 1.5, Phils minus 1.5. Whoa, that's crazy. Keys locks. Plus 824. I don't hate any of those sides considering the Marlins are up. I mean, I liked the D-backs pregame. But A's going to win. They are due in Montas pitching. Maybe. I would rather be on Corey Kluber today. If you want to take the A's, maybe can you run line it? See, if you're not going to win yesterday going up 5-1 and you're not hitting Corey Kluber today after completely falling on your face for the second half of that game, the lineup did nothing for the whole second half of the game. And then that's going to bleed into today against a revitalized Corey Kluber. Like, what are they going to do offensively? So I don't disagree that Montas might pitch well, but what are they going to do offensively? That's why I lean the under there. It's just what are we going to do? And then, yeah, sure, maybe Montas keeps it acceptable on the other side. But can Ketel Marte do something? Ketel Marte has been the most useless player in baseball this season. Has he been the biggest disappointment so far this season, Ketel Marte, or Aaron Bummer for the White Sox? Who would you say has been a bigger disappointment? Or does anybody have a bigger disappointment than one of those two? Phillies definitely lead that side. And Wheeler, get right at home. Man, they're calling a small strike zone on Elijah Hernandez. He's not getting many borderline calls. Yanks minus 1.5 for 2 units. I don't know. I'm not doing that. personally, but Kikuchi to get hit, I definitely get it. I have to lean that way. I mean, until somebody does, I'm like, yo, they're going to figure out Nestor Cortez. They're going to figure out Nestor Cortez. Until somebody starts to figure out that delivery more, he's just such a crafty fuck. He's so different every time he pitches. Like, no two pitches are the same. It's impressive. And he doesn't really care about situationally either when to do it. Mariners lineup will be good by June. They just haven't connected yet. Yeah, they need to start working together. Do they talk? Hayden Yarbrough, do they even talk during the game? Like, do you think they even talk in the dugout about the opposing pitcher? Kettle Marte, you useless fuck. Send that the other way. That 2-2 pitch, like low like that, just put that in the left field, dude. Man, that's not good. You take Benzema props yet? Not yet, Nick. Nick so anti. Not yet. I didn't take it yet. What flavor is your vape? It's like apple pie or something. I like the custardy ones. I'm a freak. Brewers -1.5. I definitely lean that direction. I can't say anything about the Reds anymore. I'm done with the Reds. I have nothing to say about them. They stink. The Reds stink. I have nothing to say. It's fucking wide, though, so I'd rather run line. Brewers -260 behind Freddie Peralta is never going to, make you feel very good about yourself. Yes, against the shift. Go, Kettle, go, Kettle, go, Kettle, go. Go, Kettle, go, Kettle, go, Kettle. How do we not score? How do the D-backs not score there? Let's get one of those runs in, please. Nothing like waking up and seeing I lost a tremendous amount on 6 a.m. women's tennis. And nothing like a Cardinals 5-run inning to turn it around. It's hilarious. Marte been playing better this week. I hope. I mean, my God, he's still hitting like 160. How bad was it? One more bink from Zona, then we back in. We do need one more bink. Yankees Mets in the World Series. I would love it. Another Subway Series. I went to a couple of those games as a kid. I was not at the Piazza game, though. What's your thought about Heat versus Sixers? I think the Sixers can keep it closer than last game. I do think that. You called that Marte hit to the other way dead. No, I mean, I saw it. I saw it maybe? Oh, to left field? Oh, yeah. Well, same pitch, but that's a ground out if there's no shift. He just threw him the same pitch. At least he did go the other way with it. He got no contact on it, but Ravel, at least he did go the other way with it. That's good. You prefer watching sports baked or sober? I don't know, man. About 50-50. I mean, I basically get baked when the world gets too much for me, Duke to Jack Russell. When it's a little too much for me and I need to escape, that's when I get baked. Marte has been trashed this week. He looks like his old self. It's weird. Second person to say that. Let's keep our eyes on that. You like him going the other way there. So that's great. That's a fair ball! That's a fair ball! That's a fair ball! Get on your horsey, baby. Is that triple? Alcantara, is that a triple? Get in there. Woo! Woo! I've been to 2 Reds games this year, and it's by far the worst baseball to watch of all time. Gribbs, what is the atmosphere like at that place? Can you tell us just what the atmosphere is like? Dustin Harris, that D-backs plus 3.5 snipe was very nice, regardless of what happens. Just your thought process on that, to be thinking opportunistically there. I should have been doing the same thing. Just the thought process. It doesn't matter what happens, but I really, really, really like the thought process, Dustin Harris. I love doing the live streams when people call out live bets and shit, because that's like one of our strengths, I feel like. I'd love to hear what the atmosphere is like at Reds games, Gribbs. I'd just love to hear what it's like there, because it can't be. I mean, what is it like? Like for the first 5 minutes, is it good? Is it even good for the first 5 minutes? Blue Jays Twins parlay plus 275. Hammer it. Wow. But why do we have to parlay those two together? 3-3? Boo! Gotcha, 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 gotcha. Good call on Diamondbacks. I mean, it's still so early. No idea who knows these days. I mean, we're gonna be putting the bullpen through the ringer, so we'll see what happens in this. But I loved that plus 3.5, Dustin Harris. That was a pretty awesome call. I like that this Arizona offense isn't that bad. They have no power, but they're not that bad. But no power. at all, but not that bad. Heat will be up 15.5. Hero, another big game. I like Hero props in the playoffs. How many did he have last game? Because we said Hero over on props made sense. How many did he have overall? Yeah, he's a good big game player. 25 in 29 minutes. Gotta love it. Hey man, it's the Guardians, not the Indians. Come on. Yeah, I don't know. Any hockey picks? Sorry, brother, I'm not a hockey guy. I got Real Madrid for you in a little bit, though. I got some Real Madrid for you. Duke to Jack Russell, you're a good man, bro. I appreciate you. Your kindness is well appreciated. I appreciate you being my champion, my guy. Very kind of you. Sorry, I just took more Real Madrid for no reason. I don't know why, but I just said it, and then my brain said, take some more. I was like, all right, I guess. What's SIU? Is SIU playing somewhere? What does SIU mean? Damn it. I want to be in the joke. Let me in. Let me in the joke. I paid $8 to sit 10 rows off the first baseline, if that tells you anything. Oh my God, Gribbs. Are you being serious? Dustin Harris, I gave it out to try to help. Exactly, bro. And that's the other reason I really appreciate it. That's what I was saying with the thinking. Appreciate it. That's what we're trying to all do, is help each other. Oh, I took Real Madrid pick them for plus 150. I'll take a push. That's not a bad idea. But I think people have to advance. Or is that if it goes to overtime or something? I don't really know how soccer betting works. I just took what the kid told me to take. I have Mets, Pirates, and St. Louis in a parlay. I need them. Interesting Pirates inclusion in there. Opposite Pineda, I guess, makes some sense. It's going to be a low scoring. This is the same handicap we had yesterday. We thought low scoring game. So somewhere low scoring. All right. San Diego up out early. 3-0 is probably all they're going to need in that game. So that's got to feel good for whoever's on the Padres. 27-3-2. What? Is that what Hero's going to drop today? What do you mean? D-backs second in NL in homers. Are they really? Who on this team? Walker and Pavin Smith and Beer? Who the hell hits home runs on this team? Holy shit, Christian Walker has 6. Dalton Varsho has 4 already. Christian Walker has 6? How many games has Christian Walker played? 24. Oh, shit. Every time I bet on the D-backs, he's not playing? Wow. 27 is second in the NL? Wow, we are in the dead ball era, huh? Compared to, just feels like last year. That seems like 27 through 25 games is second in the NL? Really? Wow, D-backs runs are coming off of homers about 45% of the time. Wow, I learned something today. That's insane. 27 homers is second in the NL. Really? What do you know? Who would have thunk it? That's crazy. No one's hitting bombs then, huh? What's going to be, is the person that's going to hit the most home runs this year going to have like 30? Who's the league leader in home runs right now? D-backs! Ba-boom-ba! Did we just speak that into existence, boys? Did we just speak that into existence? Jake, do I have to worry about MLB fixing games? You have to worry about all sports fixing games with the fact there's millions and millions and millions of dollars right now on games. So I would be worried about it all, but it should play itself out over time. Like you're not going to be on the you're going to be on the fixed side sometimes, not going to be on the fixed side sometimes. The variance should equal itself out. I think baseball is least likely of all sports, Mark, to be rigged because, like, narrative wise and what the MLB is trying to drive, like they don't have, like they're not even smart enough marketing wise to like even market semi-efficiently. Like they're going to they're rigging like balls and stuff like that, but that's both sides. Like, so when the Yankees and the White Sox play and they juice the balls, that's both sides are juiced. I don't know. There's not like a particular, you know what I mean? Please tell me that Empire had a bad history against Bummy. Yeah, maybe. I mean, that I was thinking a similar thing just because I know there's some people in Vegas that have some scary money on Arizona today. Like I hit up my buddy about it, was like, dude, do you really, really like the D-backs today too? And he was like, yeah, I really, really like the D-backs today. So I know there's people that have, there's a lot of 6-figure bets out on the D-backs coming from a group of people I know today. When's Real Madrid even kick off? It's about an hour, Will Deloche. I'm excited to watch it. What does Ronaldo Sayu mean? Damn it. What does S-I-U-U-U mean? I want to know. Let me in. Let me in the club, man. Twins are on a 4-game winning streak. Do you think they can keep up the streak? I mean, it's hard not to. Everything they're rolling, everything's going right. Objects in motion stay in motion. I mean, Bundy had the really bad start last time out, but then prior to that had been absolutely nails to start the season. His peripherals, if I remember, because we looked at him the last time he started because we faded him. So Dylan Bundy, let's see the peripherals. If he has, I'm pretty sure the peripherals were good. Yeah, like he's rocking a 2.95 ERA, 2.29 expected ERA, a 2.93 FIP. So he's right there in terms of all that. Swinging strike, hard contact wise, he's only allowing 17% hard contact out of Dylan Bundy right now. I mean, that's pretty damn good. Swing strike percentage back up over 12% after not being there last year. 82% zone contact, 34% chase rate. Dylan Bundy's got some pretty electric peripherals. This might need to go up there. Dylan Bundy's got some electric peripherals opposite Bradish. I mean, what do you expect out of him? He's kind of young. It's hard to know what to expect. Personally, projection-wise, people are thinking that he is going to get hit or is not going to get hit. Projection-wise, people think he is going to get hit. So I have a hard time. I mean, I don't know what I can say to somebody to tell them to not take. Holy shit, what is that? To tell them to not take whoever the fuck we were just talking about today, the Twins. Sorry. I just saw I have plus 200s popping up on the Mariners right now, and I don't have any. His stare down was nasty and fighting looks. Interesting. Twins have been solid this season, and their bullpen's much better than expected as well, which is really big for us, at least in terms of handicapping them. So yeah, I agree. I just took more. I had to take a little bit more Mariners. If you're going to give me plus 200, I will take it. I mean, I have to. I don't. Live bet the D-backs at plus 132. RT West, it's plus 132 right now, and they're up 2? No shit, RT West. Or am I just so far behind that? Oh, Sue is what Ronaldo yells when he scores. That's hilarious. Thanks, Duke the Jack Russell. I appreciate you. Red Sox dirt free. I definitely lean the Red Sox way. We're going to have Marty, our resident Red Sox fan, says we're about to have it's going to be what's his face, Whitlock, and then Hauser. So, or no, not Hauser. He's on the Brewers, and Houck, dummy. So, that's Davey. I mean, you're never going to get a better pitching. Why is Corbin Martin still in the game? So he can walk people on 4 pitches. Get out of the game. Get out. You're never going to get a better pitching matchup than the Red Sox have, like for the Red Sox. Like they're never going to throw better pitchers out there. It's their 2 best pitchers going back to back. Like I think on their entire roster. So it's not a bad time to take the Red Sox. I might end up on them as well. Anderson might be close to 50 pitches by the end of the 3rd, adding more to my Mets bet. Aaron Holtz. Well, 50 is not that bad. 60 is worse. I mean, what's he at? Because McGill. No, Ian Anderson's at 31 pitches through 2. That's not bad. Because you want to average. I mean, in today's baseball, averaging like 15 isn't bad, right? Like 15 pitches per inning is like not bad in today's baseball. People like if you go 6 innings, people like fucking give you a standing ovation as you leave the fucking field today. The Reds damn near pay people to be in the stands. Dude, $8 right off the first baseline. I mean, how do you not just go? I mean, did they lower the prices of concessions too? So beers are like they're making like $1 off it, where they're like, you know, like an $8 beer in a stadium or something, or is it still like a $13 beer in a stadium, or is that just the Yankees and Vegas? I've lived in like the two of the more expensive places to go out. Ronaldo, and I don't pay attention when I'm vacationing. Soccer has money line in there as a separate to qualify. Oh, called to qualify. Oh, interesting on the soccer bets. I did $70 to win Angels American League. I can't do them that far, but I do think what's his face is managing about as well as possible. This Martin needs to get out of the game like now. Oh wow, we are so far behind. Oh wow, I'm so far behind. You guys were all talking about the home run. My bad. That sucks. I didn't get to talk about that with you guys. Damn it. Them new baseballs are taking the home runs out of baseball. I agree. We were talking about dead ball on our podcast the other day. 10,000 likes. Woohoo. Ah, nice. Duke to Jack Russell. Appreciate it. Well, how do you say it? Sayu? Or you just say it's like Sue or Sayu? How do you say it? Because I want in on that. That could be our fucking war cry. Clay missing 2 free throws on a +1.5 line is fixed. LOL. It's funny. It's funny. The NBA out of any sport, I would believe, is the most fixed. I mean, they just always get the team they want to win. I mean, it's like, oh, I don't think it's a coincidence. Why did the D-backs look like a AAA team in the first month? I need to stop fading them. I didn't think they really looked like a AAA team. I mean, this lineup, it's all young kids. It's also like this first month of the season, Martini, is like the weirdest month of the season, like such a short spring training. Baseball is such a regimented like thing that especially young teams, probably more than old teams, you see a lot, especially in that first month. We're seeing it start to like play, regress a little bit now, play out more towards how you think it would expect it to play out. In that first month, all the veteran starting pitchers were having way more success, even now, because the young kids haven't caught up yet. Those guys, like the veterans that are much more like easier for them to fall into a routine and everything. Do you think it's coincidental that Waino, Walker, Corey Kluber, all these guys are just absolutely lights out at the beginning of the season? Like, I don't think it's coincident. Martin Perez, every single veteran pitcher across baseball has been an absolute stud to start the season. I don't think it's a coincidence. I really don't think it's a coincidence. I think it's that short start to spring training. Rizzo has the most home runs. Fuck yeah. He says it like Sue. Oh, okay. Sue. Got D-backs first 5 money line. Nice. Well, Charles J Sports, let's see how it goes, brother. We are we'll see. Look up Ronaldo goal versus Bradford. He did it Monday. I will. Wait, I thought Ronaldo was like 600 years old and retired. I'm confused. Oh, Cristiano Ronaldo. I was thinking of the Ronaldo from back in the day, the guy that kind of looked like a beaver. Arizona -250 live right now. Yeah. What are you streaming? Doesn't look like you're talking to TikTok. Oh. What am I streaming? I'm streaming the D-backs Marlins game, Martini. Yeah, I'm super behind on chat. Sorry. I was so far. I'm caught up now, but I was dude, when we have so many people in the last few days, we've been getting these points where we have hundreds of people in the chat and it moves so fast. I have no idea what's going on. It's literally $9 for a hot dog, more than a ticket to the game. That's hilarious, Gribbs, that a hot dog costs more than like first baseline seats at a Reds game. Wait on. I'm going to let the dog out, let you look at the board, and then if anybody has any last questions, but I really want to see the girl today, try and get back on track, whatever. So I want to get things moving and get done out of the day. What should I take next for baseball? Loving your takes. What do you mean? For the rest of the day? I like the White Sox. I think they're a really good play. People are making really convincing arguments for the Red Sox, the Twins. I'm on the Mariners, which should be tipping off in like a second or two. I like the Rays and Kluber to play better. I think the A's lineup, the trending from yesterday, I can see I don't think they're going to not run into a wall versus the rejuvenated Kluber. I want a day game that's coming up. I would go with the Marlins. I would take the Marlins, or I'd take the Rays. The Marlins or the Rays, personally, would be for me. Them D-backs scrappy. They are scrappy. I really like what did we say at the beginning of the season? We said with how the D-backs could not be as bad as they were last year. That's like not physically possible. It's kind of like the Reds, where at some point just baseball's baseball. The D-backs weren't that bad last year. They were in a lot of tight games and stuff. We said they were going to be scrappy. We said we were looking to play the D-backs this entire first half of the season. That was literally our play. So, as bad as results have been, it's weird how well on trend we've been and just how bad some of the results have been. Because our trends have been great. Like, see, Marquez was going to get shelled yesterday. Marquez gets shelled. I just didn't bet on Marquez to get shelled for some stupid reason. Sorry, guys. Can you go outside? Can you go outside? All right, boys. Any last? I'm on the Marlins plus 1.5. Oh, he takes the other side. Very interesting. D-backs remind of the Pirates last year with Frazier. What happened to Adam Frazier? He's useless this year, especially with runners in scoring position this year. And he's always good with runners in scoring position. So my cap on Brash this year is bad. How can you back him today? Just asking. Can you talk Brash? I think Brash is the only things I've seen of Brash. He was really, really good. I thought Brash looked great. I love his stuff. I think he's young, but I think he has was that a stolen base? I think I love Jazz Chisholm. I got to get a Jazz Chisholm jersey ASAP. I think Brash is electric. Let's look at Brash together. But I think this is like a really, really good spot, Mark, for Brash to come out and like normally who gives a shit what you're doing on a Wednesday afternoon? He's facing like the best pitcher of the last, Kershaw really is. But he's facing one of the best pitchers of the last however long. I think he's got absolutely filthy stuff. I think the Mariners can score 3 or 4 off of Verlander. Maybe I'm being a crazy person. But I think the Mariners can score 3 or 4 off them. I love Brash's fastball's electric. We watched him together. How long ago did we watch him together? But like the 96 mile an hour fastball plays up really well. He's always this kid has electric stuff. It's more learning how to pitch. That's why he's lasting like 5+ innings every outing. But if you look at his peripherals, like he's got like 82% zone contact and he just got in the league. So he's got a pretty fucking electric fastball. Man, my data reads opposite for 2022. I'm looking at FanGraphs. I'm not looking at like ERA and stuff. Like ERA and FIP and stuff. The kid's been in the league for 5 minutes and just got into baseball and 4 starts. I can't really look at that. I have to look at his stuff and his demeanor, and I like both. I think he's pretty tough. The one game that the fielding lost it for him in the one game we watched with him. I think he's been really good. Okay. Bro, do you have that stat website? I'm really eager to test my system. Alloy Sports, Jared M. Look at Alloy Sports and see if you can and see if anything works in there. See if there's like a free thing. I have a free referral code if you DM me, Jared M. I need to talk to people about that. But they have all kinds of stats, like all kinds of in-game stats, shit like that. Oh, they might not have baseball up yet. They might only have – the only other one I know is Sports Insights to build systems and stuff like that. But that requires like a monthly – you have to pay monthly. And I wouldn't really – I don't know. I don't think there's a ton of value in that just because of how much rules have changed. That's why I try not to use like algorithms, stuff like that. Like I could build that shit, but then like they change the rules every 5 minutes in sports these days. Twins, White Sox, Red Sox. I like all of them. What about the Rockies? Like them. There's nothing I can say about any of those. Starting to look like you missed the Mets. Oh, did I miss the Mets? Nice. The D-backs get out of that half inning. We like to see that. That's good, good, good. The Mets, 2 outs. Lindor doesn't get the job done, huh? 2 on, 1 out. Lindor doesn't get the job done. We should all jazz as a dog. We all should jazz as a dog. Oh, Jazz Chisholm. He is. We should get Will Deloche. We should all get Marlins jerseys. They have sick jerseys too. I got to put that down. I definitely need a Jazz Chisholm jersey. It can be my new favorite jersey instead of that reversible Rockies one I have. 2 for 39 Mariners hitters versus Verlander. I mean, maybe he's Jesus Christ reincarnated. I have a lot of respect for Justin Verlander. I have a lot of this Mariners lineup. I thought was going to be one of the best lineups in baseball. I think they can hit them. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I just to take the Astros money line, you have to believe they win this game 8 out of 10 times. I don't believe that. I just don't believe it. I think their contact, they're going to make Verlander work. I think they're going to have some long at bats. Let's see. Frazier didn't have a long at bat. Let's see if France has a longer at bat. I think they're going to make him work. I don't think he gets through more than 6 innings. Maybe doesn't. What's your NBA lock for tonight? I don't know. The only thing I really like for NBA is the Suns. I think they have a really hard time losing. I think they have a hard time probably not covering. I have some of them on the spread. Just like last game, we leaned them because the Mavs can't play defense. And when you can't play defense in any sort of basketball playoffs, you're screwed. Defense is like the number one thing you need in playoff sports, right? I mean, in NBA, it's guard play and defense. And they're deficient in both in this matchup. Maybe not both. I hate Chris Paul, but probably both. Pete Alonso, please hit a single. Did he hit the single? PDP. Hit the single, Pete. Dude, I love the fact that they have Eduardo Escobar behind him to protect him. That's such an awesome fucking protection. Eduardo Escobar in the 5-hole. I mean, that is the best damn 5-hole hitter you can get. He's like the new age. He's like Jose Ramirez before Jose Ramirez got turned into a 3-hole hitter. Nope, no single. I'm in love with Whitlock, but I also have to say he's an aspiring chess grandmaster. Whitlock is an aspiring chess grandmaster? Did I read that right? Garrett Whitlock is an aspiring chess grandmaster. Jazz, the only reason I went to Marlins game 2 years ago. Jazz is sick. He's got so much swag, too. He needs to play in a bigger market because you could really market Jazz Chisholm to me. He's like a good-looking guy, too. Like you can market the shit out of Jazz Chisholm. Jazz Chisholm's face should be fucking everywhere. But Major League Baseball don't know how to market. He's like cool. He's just like naturally a cool guy. You could just, but just not smart enough. Raise cheap price. I'm taking it. Same. I have at least a half a unit there that I just took before while we were talking, so I can put that there. I have at least a half unit on the Mariners too. I don't know what I ended up with, but at least. No Chris Paul slander will be acceptable. Best game manager in the league. I mean, there's no point guards left. He has no competition. Gribbs, I'll take Tyus Jones over him, but there's no competition. And I'm saying I'm a Duke fan, and Tyus Jones won me a championship. I'm not being serious. But Chris Paul is the biggest troll in the world. Hey, Gribbs, I grew up watching him at Wake Forest without Farouk Aminu, okay? I know who he is. I have respect for the game. I have respect for my elders. I have respect, but I just said I was joking. I'm joking. Lindor can't get the job done. Alonso also can't get the job done. I know. Made Anderson work that inning, still like the Mets. Did they get to 50 like you were hoping? Did they get to the 50 pitches? 49. But that's still 49 over 3 is like fine. Like it's not great, but it's fine. Look at Whitlock's Instagram. Holy shit, he's an aspiring chess grandmaster. That's pretty damn good you see why he's such a smart pitcher now. I love Tyus Jones. I think they're better with Tyus Jones in the lineup than Ja, but, that's just my take. Darren Williams' prime is better than CP3 prime. Darren Williams' prime was, dude, who remembers Darren Williams, D. Brown, and Luther Head? Anybody? I watched. So I remember as a kid distinctly sitting and listening on the radio. I don't know why I was listening on the radio as a kid to that championship versus like the Sean May, Felton UNC team. Carson remembers that. Yes. Oh, you are an Illinois fan. I forgot, you little Kofi monster. Yeah, dude, that team was awesome. I used to love Luther Head. Mark, I'll see you tomorrow, my brother. See you, brother. Have a great day. Let's see what happens with Brash. It'll be interesting. I think we're moving to the bottom half of the inning right now, so let's see how he kicks it off. I expect him to start well. Let's see what happens. Them versus Arizona in the Elite Eight was the best game of all time. That was a sick game, Carson. Yo, that team was so sick. Luther Head. I don't know why, but I wanted Luther Head to be so cool. I thought he was going to be so cool. Who did he get drafted by? Did he go to the Rockets? He got drafted by the Rockets. Luther Head got drafted by the Rockets. And obviously Duran got drafted by the Jazz. And then did D Brown also, he went undrafted and then got picked up by the Jazz because I remember they were both on the same team for a little bit. Yeah, Luther Ed was drafted by the Rockets, did nothing. I think I got all of those right? And then D Brown went to the Jazz as well. I think I got that right. Yeah, that was an awesome game. What an electric game that was. Sean May was sick. My buddy that's like a basketball player could have went D1, one of my best friends, and then he got really fat. So now we call him Sean May mixed with a bowl of ice cream. That's what his nickname is now. We just call him Sean May and the bowl of ice cream. Because he looks like Sean May mated with a bowl of vanilla ice cream. If you see my buddy, you'd be like, that is exactly what he looks like. All right. Does anybody have any last stuff? I mean, it should be a good day. I think we start taking Justin Gaethje. I guess a lot of Charles Oliveira money is probably going to come in public-wise. But we're in Justin Gaethje's hometown. I don't think Oliveira is going to hurt him. I think when Oliveira comes forward and throws like his hooks and stuff on the feet and straight rights, hooks on the feet, left hook, I think Gaethje's just going to look at him and be like, what'd you just do? Why'd you slap me like that? And then he's just going to come forward and just fucking whomp him in the head and take his head off. Tyler B. Yeah, we got soccer. Yeah, brother. We do. By the way, Tyler B., I checked my fucking thing this morning. I didn't realize you for some reason, you were like down below whatever I could see, and I don't actually look at any messages. I didn't see you messaged me. Freaking, I gotta message you back. I'll get my assistant to message you back. I just saw that this morning. Is Gaethje an underdog? I have too many damn DMs. Everybody, I like getting the DMs. I appreciate everybody. I'm just saying, I couldn't see it. Is Gaethje an underdog? Yes, he is. He's like plus 145, plus 150 range because I saw the lowest was Charles Oliveira, like minus 165 yesterday. I don't really bet UFC, but I'll never not bet Gaethje at a reasonable number. He's elite. I think so too. Gaethje won't win, but what do I know? I don't think so. I just don't. I think everybody's on the Oliveira and like he's just going to fluster him like Khabib did and everything. If he walks forward like that and Gaethje's walking forward too, if they both walk forward like that, Oliveira's not pushing Gaethje back this time. He's going to mush his face in. He's going to mush his face in. I think he's going to put Oliveira to sleep, personally. Because it's all matchup-wise. How are you going to say Oliveira could beat Khabib and then bet on Gaethje? Because it's matchup-wise. Because Khabib would take Oliveira to the ground to the place where he needs to go to submit him. How is Oliveira going to get Gaethje to the ground? I think the best chance that Oliveira has of winning is if it's like one of those weird clinchy, scrambly type situations up against the fence with what's it called? Fucking Poirier, like how he submitted Poirier standing up. I think if it's a weird thing like that, where he kind of like just some scrambly type situation, but Oliveira is not just going to shoot like a double leg or have a trip, some kind of thing and take down Gaethje. It's not happening. I know, just body type wise too. Look at how center of gravity wise, how is Oliveira going to take him down with any type of traditional takedown? It's got to be some kind of weird thing or where he clips Gaethje or something like that. That's what would, and maybe Gaethje's chin is gone after another war with Chandler, although he's been getting hit in the head friggin' a million times ever since. So that, I think, is how Oliveira wins, is if it's just, I think he's got to knock him out. I think that's the only way. Oliveira can outbox Gaethje. He's got a 4-inch reach advantage, so that's in his favor, I guess. But Gaethje's going to be way better in the pocket, and Gaethje's going to have the durability. Like, I don't think Oliveira's going to hurt him when he hits him. And then I think when Gaethje hits Oliveira, it's going to he's going to be doing the stanky leg. Oh my God, dude, watching Jesus Aguilar run is pretty crazy, huh? Did he put on weight? Jesus Aguilar looks like he's 350 pounds right now. Gaethje, the one that's going to want to close distance, not Oliveira. I don't think you think that Oliveira is going to be able to play he's got like an average like 7.5 minute fight time. You think Oliveira is going to be able to pick a distance and pick and move, and stay on the outside for 5 rounds versus Justin Gaethje? Or you think he's going to knock him out, Aaron Holtz? There's no fucking way on planet Earth that Charles Oliveira outboxes Justin Gaethje to a decision staying at distance. There's no way. 0%. 0%. We doing some derby stuff Friday. Fam grew up in Louisville, so it's big with the family. I don't know, man. I don't know anything about horses. I'll see if I can get us some inside information. Let me see if I can get us some inside information. If I can get us something that I think is really profitable, I'll talk about it. Are you going to UFC? Did I sell? I did sell. I sold the tickets. It sucks. Dustin Aarons. But I'm in a fight with the girl, and that's who I wanted to go with me anyways. And then some work stuff came up, so I was just like, you know what, whatever. Yeah, I sold the ticks. It sucks. We were sitting on the floor, too. He's playing baseball. He's 350 pounds this year. He does look like it. Reach advantage, movement advantage can do wonders. Maybe. I just don't think he can do it for 5 rounds. I think he's going to tire out. And he stands too upright. That Shudo boxing, like standing straight upright shit's going to get you fucking knocked out in this matchup, bro. He's too hittable. He's been basically knocked out in his last 2 fights. He's just going to get knocked all the way out this one. I might be a simp. I am a little bit of a simp. For this one, I am. I never am, but I really, really like this one. It's like she's like the special one. All right. Fucking what am I getting into here? You got too far down the rabbit hole. I'm going to head out of here. We hit about an hour and a half. We've been having great chats the last few days, guys. I am convinced on Gaethje. I'm convinced on Gaethje. I was all the way Charles before. I'm 100% convinced on Gaethje. Dude, the all of the UFC media that's coming out this week, dude, it's like the embeddeds. They haven't even shown Oliveira yet. And it's like 2 embeddeds in. It's all about Justin Gaethje. Everything is Justin Gaethje related. Oh boy, big at bat for Brash against Yuli Gurriel. This is a really big at bat. Let's see what happens here. You got runners on base against us all. You got 3 days to change my mind. I shall do that, Darren Holtz. I just watched Embedded 3. I got to watch that right now, actually. I should check on Embedded. All right, guys. I hope everybody has an absolutely wonderful day. Just hope you have a great one, man. Great chat. I really like the chat. We've been fucking wildly positive. Everybody, too, like giving each other plays and doing all. I fucking really like it. I really like the vibes we have going. Really good people in here. All right, guys. I hope everybody has an absolutely wonderful one. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. See you, boys.